Hey boo-boos, it's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade, Belle Collective, Season 3, Episode 9 review. But before we begin, I want to give a special birthday shout out to T-Squad member Precious Williams. Your bestie boo, Talisa, reached out to me and let me know that your birthday was coming up, and I wanted to say happiest of birthdays. Thank you so much for all of your support with my channel, for tuning in, thumbs upping everything, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I pray that God blesses you with a beautiful, wonderful, happy, fun, peaceful birthday, and that he blesses you with all of the desires of your heart. So happy birthday, Precious, from me, Keisha. Okay, so, and you better thank your friend Talisa, girl, because she love you. But okay, let's get into this Belle Collective review. So we kick off where we left off last week with Letitia confronting Cliff about calling Glenn on her. And she was like, don't be calling my husband trying to tell on me. Like, mind your business. Worry about your wife. Stay out of my relationship because you doing too much, fool. So Cliff gonna say that Glenn love her so much that he's possessive. And she was like, and you are too. And Cliff gonna say, well, Latrice know what not to do. I didn't know we was in the 1950s, and I didn't know that you was Ike. I thought your name was Cliff. Cause how can you take somebody with that haircut seriously? He literally has the same haircut. I don't know which one it is, Bert or Ernie. I don't know which. I think it's Bert. Like, can't nobody take you serious with that haircut. Howard Hewitt, like, boy, get somewhere and sit down. So Cliff was like, you need to step up and be the woman Glenn needs. And you need to step up and be the pawpaw that Latrice needs, and stop trying to be her daddy and be her grandpa, her grandpa husband. So Latrice ended up coming out, and he ended up going back in, and Marie is out there, and Latrice was like, Marie got to messing with Latrice, talking about some, you've been looking at my booty all day or whatever and bending over and stuff. And Latrice was like, yeah, it's bought, it's store-bought. And she was like, no, it's not. This is all me, homegrown. And Latrice get to patting her butt, and they laughing and the kiki. You could tell they done had a couple of drinks. And Letitia standing there looking like, am I in the Twilight Zone? What is happening here? They up here slapping butts, Cliff calling my husband on me. JJ then hired a stripper named Jamaica with a 15-inch, dang-a-lang. Like, what is happening? Is it a full moon? Is the teen wolf out tonight? Like, what is going on? Now, Maria said that her body is all natural. The only thing she got done is that nose. And she actually did show throwback pictures of her from back in the day. And she did have a booty. So there's that. So Akeisha is going to have her Holly Day party. Her last name is Holly, in Jackson this year for her family and friends. And she's going to have it on Ferris Street so she can, show, people in the area, the who's, government officials, everything, like really what Ferris Street means to the community and what they can really do with that space. Letitia and Latrice meet up to play tennis, child, and Letitia ass almost falling. Well, no, she didn't almost fall. She did fall, child. That was funny as I don't know what. So after they get done playing, she asked Latrice why Cliff called Glenn, because he was looking at Jamaica's Peter Weeder too. And I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew that man was checking out that man, Peter Weeder. And Latrice just, honey, listen. One thing they gonna say down there in Jackson is, listen, honey, listen. And I'm like, you just gonna stand there and laugh off the fact that she said that your husband was staring at another man's penis? Okay. So, Letitia goes on to say that Cliff was like, it might be a fake D. I don't know. Like, why was you so enamored by this man, Peter Weeder? But like, what's going on? Did you want to touch it? Did you want to suck it to find out if it was real or not, Cliff? Like, why were you so infatuated? Like, how did you get to enjoy all the fun and then Latrice couldn't look at it? And then you ain't want Letitia to look at it, but you can look at it all day long. Suspect ass man. Girl, okay. So Letitia was like, so you don't think what he did was wrong? And Latrice is like, potato, potato. Honey, listen, I'm staying by my husband. We know you are. We know, because you a stand by me, biatch. You a lean on me, biatch, okay? So Letitia in her confession was like, Cliff has this hold on Latrice, and he knows that she loves a certain type of lifestyle, and she has to kind of conform to what he wants versus her saying, the hell with that, I'm going to do what I want to do and move on. Do I agree with everything that Letitia said in her confessional? Absolutely 100%. But right message, wrong messenger, because you can't talk neither, baby girl. You can scream and holler and tell Glenn what you is and ain't gonna do, but at the same time, you still putting up with disrespect, cheating, and this, that, and the third. So you can't talk. You can't talk. You act like you done really left the situation. Like, one of the T Squad members literally just sent me a picture yesterday of them holding hands, and Letitia posted it on her Instagram about their anniversary, and they went out to dinner with each other. So, girl, get out of here. You ain't no better than Latrice. Your husband just on a tugboat 5 days out the week, so you get a little space to do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, both of y'all dumb. So, girl, be quiet. So, Akeisha has her sisters and her sister cousin come over, and her sisters are quite older than her, mind you. And she tells them that Tamara ain't the friend she thought she was. And one of the sisters was like, oh, the one with the voice, the one that be like, me, 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 me. Baby, they don't like her. And then that one sister had, baby, that bun, the little donut you get from the beauty supply for your grandma. So your grandmama can do her little bun. And I'm looking like, Akeisha, why you get your sister's hair done? Your other sister sitting up there with her hair molded in a wrap. Girl, you could have got that hair done just because your hair wasn't done for the scene. Don't be having your sisters on television looking like that, Akeisha. So, she ends up telling them that Letitia said she stole the Fair Street project from her. And they was looking like, girl, bye. Like, you been doing this. Like, Letitia better get somewhere and sit down. So we then go to Willie and JJ, who meet up to play pool, and they have really formed a friendship. Willie in his confessional say, me and JJ relationship is unexpected. Considering the first time I saw him, I didn't understand what I was looking at. Willie is hilariously funny to me. I like him. But he was like, JJ's heart is pure. He'll give you the shirt off his back. And like, I really love the guy. And I like their friendship. I really honestly do. So JJ tells him, that Glenn want to be a rapper. And Willie gonna say in his confessional, this is why men shouldn't be alone, because they come up with stupid ideas. So then JJ tell him that Cliff called Glenn on Letitia when he was enjoying the stripper more than the women were. And JJ gonna tell us he came over to me talking about that ain't no 15 inches right there. That's 16. So Willie gonna say, yeah, so we're counting? Like, what's going on here? Baby, Cliff is suspect, child. Latrice. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. You ain't got to worry about no other woman. You got to worry about another man. That's probably why he had such an issue with, what's the friend name? Josh being in the house. That's why they had so much tension. Honey, that's why they had so much tension going on in that house. Okay. But they end up having a really good time laughing and joking one another. And like I said, I really do like their friendship with one another. So Letitia and Tamara meet up in the park, and Letitia once again apologizes to Tamara for meeting up with her ex. And Tamara tells her that she was really hurt by the fact that her and Marie did that, and that in the future, if she wants to know anything, just ask. And Tisha was like, all right, you pregnant? And she was like, what? Once again, y'all heard it here first. So then Tisha still, however, in her confessional, she still says that she feels like Tamara is hiding things. And so she don't know like where their friendship can really go when she's not being 100% honest with things. And I just don't know where Tamara will really fit in with this group if she's not going to be willing to open up and be her real natural self. You know, I don't know if this show is a good fit for her moving forward. Who knows? So it's Akeisha's holiday event at the Hill Holly building. And all the ladies get there. They're seeing all of, you know, the history on the walls and artifacts and things. Letitia ends up arriving late. And she's hugging everybody. And Cliff goes to give her a hug. And she was like, Cliff, I don't know about this. And he got an attitude and was like, I'm going to tell you like it is. Don't F with me. And Letitia was like, what you say? And so Marie reiterates what he says. And so now she feeling like, you know, I don't know what's this energy coming from Cliff, but if he keep it up, I ain't going to want to be around him no more. And so she ends up telling Akeisha what happened. And even Akeisha was like, girl, you weren't even around them strippers. Like, what? And she was like, look at me defending you. Like, that's how you know he wrong. And so Marie was like, child, it's just two insecure individuals, him and Latrice. She looking for a daddy and her husband, child. And Latrice ended up coming over and saying bye and giving everybody hugs, including Marie. And Marie was like, oh, I get a hug too? Okay. But yeah, that relationship is weird between Latrice and Cliff. Because now I'm starting to think Cliff like sausage. He like bratwurst, the hot and spicy kind. Johnsonville brats, honey. Because he was too focused on Jamaica's Peter Weeder child and didn't find no problem in it. Not one bit. He was not shamed at all. One of the highlights from this episode was JJ and Willie's friendship. I love that scene. It was super funny. It was super nice seeing Akeisha's sisters and her sister cousin to get to see more of her family. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where Tamara fits in. I really honestly don't. I don't know where her role is with the collective. Don't really know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Tamara being on the show. Do y'all feel like I feel like she's like odd man out almost? Because that's how it comes across to me. But it could just be me. Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode of Belle Collective a B+. A B+. It was a really good episode. But Cliff needs to mind his business. He really do. And it looked like by the time we get to this reunion, it's going to be Cliff and Latrice versus Gucci and JJ. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. This is going to be a showdown, honey, for the ages, because JJ been coming for that ass in them confessionals. So I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, you guys, make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.